Today is 482nd day that I'm here to share lessons I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about passions. So many people believe that they need to go and find the passion. But I truly believe that is not true. You don't need to go and find a passion. You need to build it. You need to work very hard to make sure that you're able to build that passion. Now imagine that if you are going outside looking for a girl or for a boy, so when you see an attractive girl, say, oh, I would love to spend more time with that. So that means you can be attracted to that person, but when you start conversation with that person, you start to realize that this is not who you love, the person that you would love to spend time with. Exactly the same with passions. Some passions look so attractive, but when you start working on them, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, sometimes it's a little bit shorter, but like you can realize that this is not passion that you want to pursue. So if it's exactly the same with people, it's exactly the same with passions. Now sometimes you meet a person and you don't feel anything yet. And it takes years until you build something meaningful. So there are so many success stories that after 10, 15 years, people who being friends become couple and they successfully married and live a very beautiful marriage. Exactly the same is with passions. Sometimes you have just a small hobby that you just spending your time yourself with that activity, and after a while you realize this hobby is your full-time thing that you really want to invest your time, and then of course you're spending more and more time, and you get married with that passion and you pursue for good, for making money for your lifetime. So that means if we understand that the passion is built, passion is you need to spend time with to be able to build some kind of relationships with that passion. So that means what we need to do, we need to explore, we need to look, and we need to try different things. Some relationships with passions will be very difficult at the beginning because you didn't build the right things to build it. You don't have that communication, you don't have a lot of things to build that passion. So that means you need to work very hard. When you work very hard, you do activities necessary to build that passion, and that activity now could be playing piano, and you playing piano just as a hobby, and then you start doing one hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day, maybe 3 hours a day, and at the beginning it could be a chore. But after a while, when you start seeing success of playing piano, you say, oh, I love doing this. So many times people start loving the thing that they do only when they get good. But you're not able to get good without really putting time into it. Exactly the same as any kind of relationships. If you want to have a great friendships, you need to put time. If you want to have a great marriage, you need to put time. If you want to build passions, you need to give time. There is no such a thing as going outside and, oh, I found my passion, I know exactly what's my passion. You're not able to sit down by the table and write down all the things and say, oh, I figured out my passion. No, you need to be in a field and trying out, and then when you really pursue something for a month, 2, 3, maybe a year, then you're able to say that this is not for me, or this is exactly what I was looking for because I put my action into it. Because until you put action, you're not able to say what is your true passion. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.